Hey everyone, it's Angel again. Welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to film a flip through for a really long time, and today is the day I'm finally going to do it. If you don't like talk through flip throughs and you'd rather just no talking at all, that's cool. I will put the link in the description to that video down below. But if you do like talk throughs, then stick around because I'm going to talk about this one. This is a eyeshadow box junk journal that I made a long time ago. I'm not years ago, but a few months ago. I'm pretty sure I did it on camera with you guys. It was the Tartlet in Bloom palette, and these are colors I am not even really that much of a fan of. I mean, I do like purples and pinks, but it's a little bit too much purpley pink for me. But you know, I just decided to go with it and make it as girly as possible, and I decorated it with just this little rose that one of you sent me. I had some kind of gem kind of looking thing here, but I don't know if you can see that it kind of fell off. I put this button, this Tim Holtz butterfly, and then I left the stitches exposed. Whether or not I do anything more to the outside of this junk journal, I'm not really sure, but for now I'm kind of done with it. I don't want to say I'm completely finished, because as we go into it you'll see it needs a lot of kind of fine-tuning, but for now I'm kind of done. And I've been working on it off and on for a little while, so let's just get into it. And my drawings are very cringy, I know it, but it's fine. I'm totally fine with it. I make art for myself, and I don't care if it looks I mean, I care obviously, but I don't care that much if it looks cringy, because like, see, I'm not really a big fan of this little drawing right here, but if I don't want to look at it, I can just close it, so I don't really care. But yeah, as you can see, I used junk. Like, I bought a bra. It was a Marilyn Monroe bra, which I really don't think Marilyn Monroe would have ever worn this, but I don't know, maybe she would. But yeah, the one that I got was pink, but I really don't think Marilyn Monroe would have worn this. I don't know. You guys let me know. Maybe somebody's out there that is watching that knows a bit more about Marilyn than I do. But yeah, and I'm sorry about that noise that just happened. My sister and I text each other like every 5 minutes. Today's Halloween, and she's texting me pictures of her dog in his lion costume, and it's so cute. But anyway, let's turn the page. So I did this little, I think this was a watercolor marker alcohol ink drawing, and I didn't like it. So I just put this little net thing over it that one of you guys sent me. I think it was Nina. Thank you, Nina. And I was just happy about that. So this page, this was like a tissue that I got from a spa where I used to live in Ponte Vedra, Florida, and I think I bought some lotion there, and I kept the tissue that it came with. And so anytime you see like a seahorse like this, it's kind of representative of someone that I lost a few years ago, and so yeah. Anyway, this, I think, and I'm almost well, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this, but this was supposed to be me, even though it doesn't look like me, but yeah. But it was from a picture of myself, and yeah, and then a little, yeah, I'll tell you guys about that another time. If you follow me on Instagram, I've just been through a really traumatic experience about a week ago, and I'm still kind of getting through it. My dog was attacked by another dog, and it was really, really awful, and I'm still kind of in the middle of it, and yeah. Anyway, so this page, I don't know if I did this with you guys or not. I'm going to try to keep this junk journal really still, and I'm sorry about the glare, but it's, you know, the sun has changed position. Well, you know, it's fall now, and so the light in here is different, and I've been changing my room around, my little art room around. But so here's a little drawing on a tag that I did of a beautiful corset, and I'm really into corsets lately. I mean, I don't really want to wear one, at least not the kind that they, you know, used to have to wear, but I'm really into them. So I made like a little window. I kind of wanted it to look like, not necessarily a peeping Tom, because I mean, let's be honest here, peeping Toms are creepers. But I just thought, I don't know, it just seemed kind of like pretty to make it maybe look like a you know, like a sales window, or like a, you know, a store window where you could see that they were selling corsets or something like that. I'm not sure. But here's another corset that I drew, and I'm really a big fan of this particular page spread. So yeah, and yeah, I'm sorry if you're shy about naked bodies, but I just happen to think that bodies are just beautiful, you know, bodies the way our creator made them. And this is from, I think this was from a book of Japanese art that I bought a long time ago. I don't know what happened to it. I may have given it away. But yeah, I didn't know really where to go with it. So I just kind of left it as it is for now. And that's kind of where I am in this junk journal. I don't know where else to go with it. So I'm just going to kind of leave it alone. And so I saw that it said Salt Shaker here, and that, you know, that rap song, Shake It Like a Salt Shaker, kind of, you know, got into my mind. And, you know, she's so sexy. this beautiful woman that I drew. And so I just wrote it down just to be funny, you guys. If we can't laugh, you know, what can we do? So here's like a little fairy girl that I drew from a book by, oh, I don't remember. It was a book by, I will put the link in, I'll put the name of the book in the link to the, you know, the Amazon link down below. I'm not an affiliate, but I copied it from, basically I copied this from another artist, and I don't remember the name of the book because, like I said, I'm a mess right now. But I just wanted you to know that this is not my original piece. This is a copy of someone else. So I just wanted to make sure you guys know that. That's probably why it's cute. And then of course this is a drawing that I did. I don't even remember. Probably somebody I saw on Pinterest or Instagram, and yeah. So I don't know if you guys can see, because like I said, there is a glare, but I'm sorry about that. If I wait for the glare to go away, then it's like I'm never going to film this flip through, because I've been wanting to film this flip through for over a month now. So I've got this little drawing that I did that I actually forgot that I did. I don't even remember doing it, but and then I just wanted to let myself know I don't need to put anything here. Like, I can put something on the back if I want to, but I don't need to. This is my junk journal, and I do what I want. So yeah, so I just put that there. I have to leave little notes like that for myself around. It just kind of encourages me, you know, self-encouragement, I guess. And so yeah, so this is a drawing that I did with watercolor, colored pencil, marker, ink, you know, whatever I reach for is whatever ended up on this. I mean, that's basically, you know, how I work. So this is kind of a misfit page, actually. This is a work of art called The Spanish Shawl. I don't remember the artist. It's underneath here. I thought I would remember it because it's underneath all this, and I thought, yeah, I'll remember it, but no, I don't. This is I have a bunch of them. I should show you, but well, hold that thought. I'll show you. I went to this really cool estate sale in Dallas. Like, Dallas has the best estate sales, and I picked up a big, you know, a big Ziploc full of these really cool cards of pictures of monarchs from Britain. So I'm guessing this is some kind of maybe British cigarettes. I don't know, but yeah. This is Terryton. I don't know. I should look that up, but it's Terryton cigarettes. And somebody obviously liked those cigarettes and saved all of the little cards for me to buy when they sold their house to a land developer, and I bought it. That was the best estate sale probably I had ever been to, you guys. There was like, they had vintage Gucci purses and like a vintage Givenchy coat, not coat, like a dinner jacket, women's dinner jacket, like from the 60s and stuff like that, but it was way too expensive for me. It wouldn't look good on me anyway. I'm 4'11", you guys. So anyway, so yeah, so that's this page. And I think I did this page on camera with you guys. I'm not sure. I feel like I did. This was actually, I was looking at a picture of Catherine Deneuve. I hope I said her name right. And it kind of reminded me of a friend of mine, an old friend of mine who used to be a singer. And so it's kind of a combination of the two of them, because my friend, she's got blue eyes, but Catherine Deneuve has you know, brown eyes, so I gave her brown eyes. But yeah, kind of it looks very 60s to me, especially with the hair and stuff. And you know, that's around the time that my friend was a singer. So anyway, yeah. And I've got these little book, you know, book cutouts that I cut. I'm sorry, I know I can't speak. Let me just drink some coffee. I actually just got out of bed like, you know, 20-30 minutes ago, and I'm still drinking my coffee, so forgive me. But yeah, so I've got these little book not book quote, I guess these are book quotes that I cut out of all the different books that I got out, and I keep them in a little box on my desk. And so if I can't think of where to go on a page, I'll just try to look for, you know, something that kind of matches, and then I'll just glue it down. Feel free to steal that idea. You probably, you know, already do that yourself. So this page, it looks very disco to me, even though I was looking at some pictures of girls from the 20s, and I kind of used, you know, my inspiration from that, but it looks very, I don't know, disco-ish to me, and I really like it a lot. So I put that it says "You looked so beautiful," because I think she does, and of course you'll see in almost every single page I've got these little cutouts, and then I don't know how I decided to draw this lock, but I just did. I mean, there's something kind of romantic, right, about like keyholes, and so I put these pretty old-fashioned looking keys. I think this is from, at least this one, this is from a tea box that I cut out. I probably threw the entire tea box away and then just kept this, like cut it out. And then, of course, some keys. And this little blue thing right here is actually a paint swatch from the hardware store. So, yeah. And then this is a little mini bronzer compact that I got out of I got it from a vending machine, actually, in Houston. I was waiting for my connection flight. I was going to go visit my family in Florida, and I was waiting for my connection, and they had a vending machine, a makeup vending machine, and you know, I couldn't resist, so I bought it, and then I wanted to take the bronzer out itself, and I was going to end up, and so I did. I used alcohol to dissolve the glue that was inside, and I took it out and I put it in a different a different palette, like a kind of, I think it's by MAC. It's like a magnetic palette that I could put together myself, and I just took it out, and I was gonna throw this compact away because it's like, what am I gonna do with it? And then I decided, no, I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm gonna glue it in here in my little Glamour Girls, you know, junk journal. And so I put this little cutout here of these two beautiful people, and then glued some stars in there, and then glued another little scenario on the inside, and yeah, and there's, you'll see a lot of T tags too. I've got this stamp here. This is actually a sticker that was on a Hello Kitty themed kind of soy sauce bottle that I bought at a Japanese supermarket with my best friend when I went to go visit her down in San Diego. So this page, I'm pretty sure I did on camera, and I royally messed it up. So I was so unhappy with it. So to fix it, I just kind of lightly gessoed over the image, just enough to where I could see the image, but it kind of covered up the things that I didn't like, and then I just outlined it a little bit. So yeah, and then I glued that. Why doesn't she just say what she thinks? Like, why can't we all just say what we think, you know? This was one of the original little drawings that kind of inspired this junk journal. I sort of got into trying to learn how to do not portraits, but at least to draw faces again, because you know, it wasn't something that I was ever really that great at, but I used to really love drawing faces, like years and years and years ago, like over 20 years ago. And I just kind of stopped, you know, doing that. And then I bought a Jane Davenport book and a bunch of Jane Davenport stuff, you know, so that I could, you know, kind of relearn how. And it really helped me because it kind of gave me permission to not try to do it so realistically, because I don't have the ability to make a super hyper realistic, you know, drawing of anything. And I mean, and I don't want to. I'm not saying that that's what I want to do. I just wanted to be better. But anyway, this was one of the little drawings that I did, and I had a bunch of them, and I thought, you know, I should just put them in like a little junk journal, and this was the junk journal that I put in there. So this is a T tag, like this is a T tag that I taped in as like a little tip-in, I guess, and then lots of doilies, little magazine cutouts, little charms. This is a button. This is a Chiquita banana sticker. I don't know if you can see, this is a Chiquita banana sticker in the back, and like I wrote down banana, milk, and tea with honey. I think I was just writing down like what I was eating as I was doing this. This little beautiful woman right here is from a Trader Joe's ad that I got in the mail, I think. And then, oh, I didn't even take out the little tag. So here is a tea, I don't know if this is like a tea kettle or a water kettle, and I just kind of made it into a tag to put in the tea, the tea bag kind of thing. What is that called? Not the tea bag, but the tea wrapping, I guess. And this little charm used to be on my my traveler's notebook, but it was always getting in the way, and it actually kind of broke. So I just put it on this with a little flower, and I just drew this little thing. This is paper, so I glued this image onto tea dyed paper, and you know, fussy cut it out, and you know, did my little doodle. So here's a business card of a store that I go to sometimes. This is one of my, this was like a fortune that I found in, I don't know if it was some jeans that I bought. I don't know if no, I didn't buy jeans. It was a mini skirt that I bought at the Lucky store. And I haven't played the lottery with these numbers, but maybe I should. You know, maybe I should. My husband plays roulette sometimes, so maybe I should have him play those numbers. I don't know. So I just put this tea kettle in this tea wrapper tip-in. Tea wrapper tip-in. Say that 5 times. And then, so this is obviously a business envelope, and this little butterfly, I think this is from the 60s or the 70s, I'm not sure. I bought this at an estate. All the cool stuff, if I say that I bought it at an estate sale, you can just assume that I bought it at an estate sale in Dallas, because I haven't gone to any estate sales since I moved to California. So I had to pause. Once again, my dogs were barking. You know, they love to bark. They love the sound of their own voice. And yeah, there you go. And so this was the page that we were on, I guess. And I think I mentioned this is like a vintage, I don't know if this is a gift tag or what kind of tag this is, but I bought it at an estate sale. This is a security envelope that I just kind of cut up and stapled it in. And this was actually just a reminder. I need to make sugar water for the hummingbirds. And yeah, those are the kinds of things that I fill my junk journals with. Just, you know, parts of my everyday life. For this page, this is just a tag. I think it's burlap, but it feels more like a, you know, like a fake, you know, synthetic kind of material. And it's really pretty because I used a pressed flower that I picked while we were hiking in the desert, and I used gel medium, which I wish I used Mod Podge because it would have been more clear, but the gel medium that I have is kind of like opaque. And then underneath it, it's some napkin that I used when I was paper dyeing, and it's got alcohol ink underneath it and some gold acrylic paint. It's really pretty. I really love this little belly band that I made. I mean, as you can see, my junk journal itself, it needs a lot of you know, like little finishing details, but I'm happy about, you know, leaving it as it is, you know, anyway. And so I didn't know what to do with this image. I really liked it. I think I got it out of a Daphne's diary. It's just a teapot. And so I made it into like a little tag. And I have some leftover paper of, you know, with these pretty squirrels. And I just wrote honey on it. I don't know why. I don't even remember doing it. I just know that it makes me happy to this day. So there we go. Obviously this is a little face drawing that I did on this book page paper, and glued it in here. This was a tag that I believe I did on camera with you guys, and I like it a lot. I used book illustration images, some I think some foil that Nina sent me, and some lace, and just some little tidbits that I have, and a Tim Holtz butterfly, some of this weird looking ribbon or whatever this is called. And that's it. This was from a photo of Miss Marilyn, Marilyn Monroe. I mean, I live near Palm Springs, and she's everywhere. I live about, I want to say 15 minutes away from Palm Springs, and I mean, you know, nobody loves Maryland more than people here in the desert do, I think. So I just kind of you know, did a little caricature, I guess, of her, and put this. I don't know if she was beautiful and lighthearted and loving, because I didn't know her, but I mean, it seems like that's what everybody says. So I put that up there for her, and then I put these sunglasses on that I can kind of tuck into this. This is from a wine bottle foil, and so I can kind of, you know, give her sunglasses when she needs sunglasses. And if I didn't tell you, this is kind of just like a little tuck spot, but I've never tucked anything there. And this was from an image I drew this, so I got this from an image of a really beautiful woman in a Western movie that I was watching that day, the day that I did this. And one of you sent me this. If you remember sending me this, comment below. It's so pretty. I think it may have been Hisa. I'm not sure, and I'm sorry if it was a long time ago. So, and then I drew this cute little girl here. I know my images, they all look so sad, but I'm not sad, I promise. Maybe I was. And then I wrote, I'm displeased. I just heard somebody say that, I'm displeased, and it just sounded like, I don't know, it was the perfect way to describe something. You can't just say I hate that, or I don't like that, or I dislike that, but to say I'm displeased, it just sounds so, I don't know. I grew up in the South where people kind of talk like that, and so it's when I hear people saying stuff like that on TV or around here, it's funny. And so I wrote, and then I don't know, I don't even remember doing this, but it says "Kiss My Lips." I think that's a song, actually. Like a punk song. And so it says, I'm displeased. It just made me laugh. I wasn't displeased. I just know that it made me laugh to hear that and write that. And this is like a hidden little tuck spot. I don't know if I did that on camera or not. Probably not. And then this is a pocket. So this is the prototype for all of these girls. I think this I've had this piece of paper probably for over a decade now. I was doodling one day on the phone, and I just kind of drew this cute little woman, this beautiful woman in a pretty hat, and yeah, so, and I've had this for years, and I could show you where I had her when I do my room tour. I'm in the middle of setting up this room a lot better, my little art studio. And I do plan on giving you guys a tour because I've really learned a lot about at least how to organize in a style that suits me. If you have OCD, it may traumatize you because I'm not a very organized person. But, I've really been able to find what works for me as far as organization in the past few weeks. So I thought I would give you guys a room tour if you want, the few of you who watch. So I really like this page, and yeah, so let's go to the next one. This one's obviously not done, but I just thought it was pretty. It just says "Bury me in love," because you bury, well, you don't, but squirrels do. Unless you're a squirrel and you're watching. Squirrels bury acorns, and I just thought it was, like a funny little thing to say, "Bury me in love." And they're kissing, and my dog's name is Bisou. I don't know if you can even see that I wrote that, but it says Bisou kiss, and I sing this little funny song to my dog, and it's like Bisou kiss and a kiss, the kiss, the kiss, and a kiss, the kiss, the kiss. So it's yeah, I get that from my grandma. She used to make up little songs, and so this is a tuck spot or a little pocket that I did, and another page that I didn't do. This was from an image of Miss Scarlet in her red dress at the party that Rhett Butler made her go to after she got caught in the act in the arms of Ashley. And even though she was looking kind of, I really love that image, the original image of her, and I didn't capture it at all. In this one she looks in distress. But in that image, she's just looking like, what, come at me. And I loved it. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Miss Scarlet. But it's because I read the book. A lot of people who didn't read the book, they think she was a, fill in the blank, bleep. But I don't, because I read the book. And so I kind of understand her motivation a little bit. And I mean, in her defense, she was 16 when all that stuff went down. Imagine having, you know, your life turned upside down at 16 years old and then suddenly finding yourself the head of a family. You know, at, I think she was probably, what, like 19 when her mom died? I think, right? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So this is the last page. This is a greeting card and a beautiful image of roses that I didn't quite know what to do with, so I just put it on the last page, and then some leftover paper scraps, and that's the end of it. That's the end of my flip through. I know it took a long time. I'm sorry about that. My dogs are not participating this morning, but it's lunchtime now anyway, and so hopefully when I do I film my next flip through, it won't be so erratic, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching my little flip through. I hope you liked it, and if you've got any suggestions of what you think, what else you think I could do in here, because I mean there's so much real estate left. I mean, like, I know these images are here, but I could totally use them as backgrounds if I wanted to. I mean, I've got a lot of space left. Let me find a, like even this little thing right here, even though I say I don't need to put anything here. I could if I wanted to, but right now I just don't want to. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I gave you some ideas, or at least made you laugh. And yeah, so take care of yourself. I will see you in the very next video. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys again really, really soon. Go out and make some art, and I'll see you later. Bye, you guys.